Hey everyone! I want to humbly welcome you all to a video I am really excited about making because I want to talk about. Hey, what's that sound? Yes, that's right. Today I'll be talking about a certain pair of silly talking animals, Sam and Max, freelance police. Now, if you don't know who these knuckleheads are, I'm certain you may have a few questions right now. Some of them may be, why is the dog in a suit? Why isn't the rabbit wearing anything? And what's a freelance police? I assure you, my unaware audience, some of those questions might be answered. But instead, I like to answer why a 6-foot bipedal dog with a large revolver and a manic-looking lagomorph fit into the consulting detective archetype. For the sake of this video, I'll be pulling from a game of theirs, Sam&Max, Save the World! A point-and-click puzzle game that involves gathering intel and other items from your peers and surroundings, all for the cause of solving the case asked upon by the commissioner. Though, to be clear and to save time and my sanity, I'll be only referencing Episode 1, Culture Shock. With that being said, rev up those engines, it's time to save the world! Yeah, okay, I already made that joke. The game opens to Sam and Max's office. Here, we can see both of them being eccentric by partaking in a questionable game of shooting the apple off of Max's head. However, I want to focus more on Sam this video, a soft-spoken Irish wolfhound sporting a nice noir-style suit, tie, and hat. He is, after all, the character we play as. Sam tends to use a robust vocabulary when talking, a sign of good attention span and a display of intelligence. While that's not odd on its own, the things he does say particularly are for comedic effect.
Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way. Great suffering lab rats. You do know something. Out with it before my synapses fuse into a milky puddle of slag.
Since you're crazy, can I drive?
Jumping vehicular homicide. No. Jumping Lon Chaney in a Botho fright wig. Jumping elephant fleas. Holy brains in a blender. I'm still hypnotized. Holy underpants draped to the mast of a sinking pork rind freighter. That hirsute eomaniac kidnapped my little buddy.
As Sam, it's the player's task to take notice of what's around you and assess how to solve the mystery of why former child actors, the Soda Poppers, are vandalizing, breaking and entering, and thieving identity, all for the sake of their higher force Brady culture. I know, a lot, but talking to the locals, Sam uses his ears to build information and ask further questions about the case, and uses his keen eyes to notice things that someone like his partner Max wouldn't, like saving locals several pandemic from her own office closet. Furthermore, Sam's lack of empathy for others is more present when the others in question are crooks or sleazebags, they would say. Like how he wasn't worried about the interrogatee that Max dropped from their second-story window, or when Sam and Max willfully subdued the Soda Poppers in the name of the law, for their own good, and just for the pure fun of it. But I would say a more compelling case for his arrogance is when the duo needs $10,000. So they go out looking for a random civilian to ticket by pulling them over after shooting their taillights out.
Hello. We're freelance police.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots around here.
Oh, why did you stop me?
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it!
Your point being,
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
why, isn't it $10,000?
What? Are you crazy? Oh, one moment. Allow me to confer with my legal counsel. My attorney has advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some accounting to do.
Thanks, sucker.
Now, to clarify things, Sam and Max are registered freelance police, meaning they do follow the law, but their means of actually applying it correctly, it's out of line. Well, they do the right thing in the end, but the stunts they pull make their work seem more rebellious in nature towards the order they serve, while also using it as a crutch, an excuse. However, Sam is not alone doing all this. The previously mentioned sidekick Max tags along as a partner in crime fighting. This funny bunny is a lot more cynical than his canine compadre, wanting to resort to violence as the answer. Meaning he has less time to put the puzzle pieces together than Sam, but he may be less intelligent when solving the case, but he still has some knowledge up his sleeve, like pointing out each of the malfeasance disturbing the neighborhood as the once popular Soda Poppers. And even though Sam too is one to shoot first, ask questions later, Max gets right to it and speaks his mind, most often in his misanthropic ways.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there. Forsooth.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No, but it sounds all classically literate.
It was a commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. All right, have mercy.
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
Bringing it back to Sam, though, I want to talk about what he isn't, and he's not antisocial. Quite the opposite, actually. Most likely due to the fact that he is a dog, but more probably because of his duties as a halftime officer, meaning he has to interact with people a lot more, you know? And while he isn't unsympathetic for his fellow man, Max takes that to the umph degree, as seen previously, and knocks Sam clean out of the water in that pool of characterization. And speaking of Max, he is a sidekick by all means, but he is an equal partner to Sam. And what I mean by that is they're both canonically married, actually, something a consulting detective isn't, usually. Now, the consulting detective mode, it's not really a tight one as he's into, but Sam and Max actually take that and stretch it to a nonsensical degree, creating a unique perspective of solving crimes through witty banter and hilarious misuse of the police system. I think they fit the bill quite well, these two. I adore their shenanigans and how they interact with the world, or rather how the world interacts with them. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a fun time making it, and I will see you guys sometime. Bye-bye!